Okay, I don't have a whole lot of time to play, but I am pretty stoked. Um, yeah, I am a huge fan of the Legacy of Kain series, and having a remastered copy sounds fantastic. I have to admit that the original release on Steam sucks. All of the original releases are terrible. The camera movement is terrible. Yeah, they're just virtually unplayable. The only real way to play these is through emulation. So to be able to do it uh, here, hopefully, this is going to be a blast. So let's begin. If at any point in time you can't see this thing, let me know. I am playing in full screen. I think it's full screen when borderless, but whatever. I've got my PlayStation controller, and we're going to just dive right in. Oh, I got to get my ears on because the first Soul Reaver, amazing game. Soul Reaver 2, pretty good. Let's go ahead and dive on in. So you can, of course, pick which one you want. And it says press A, but I have a PlayStation controller, so that would be X. Ah, look at the classic artwork. So good. I love the detailing, the muscle work on the leg there. You can see the kneecap, the tendon work. Somebody put a lot of effort into making this look authentic. And load game. Of course, there's nothing here. Let's go ahead and start a new game.
Kain is deified. The clans tell tales of him. Few know the truth. He was mortal once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create me and my brethren. I am Raziel.
This looks amazing.
Firstborn of his lieutenants. I stood with Kain and my brethren at the dawn of the Empire. I have served him a millennium.
I always wanted a Soul Reaver.
Over time, we became less human and more divine. Kain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift. Some years after the Master, our evolution would follow. Until I had the honor of surpassing my lord.
Having fully emotive characters in 1999, this was like, oh.
For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony.
The wipe is actually a wing.
There was only one possible outcome. My eternal damnation. I, Raziel, was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, to burn forever in the bowels of the Lake of the Dead. Cast him in.
That impact.
Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain, relentless agony. Time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell.
You can see the face clipping here.
An eternity passed, and my torment receded, bringing me back from the precipice of madness. The descent had destroyed me, and yet I lived.
It looked like the framing was a little bit off, and for some of it, but it was still awesome.
I know you, Raziel.
Look at
You
this.
are worthy.
What madness is this? What pitiful form is this that I have come to inhabit? Death would be a release next to this travesty.
You did not survive.
This is
Raziel.
beautiful.
I have only spared you from total dissolution.
I would choose oblivion over this existence.
The choice is not yours.
I am destroyed.
You are reborn. The birth of one of Kain's abominations traps the essence of life. It is this soul that animates the corpse you lived in.
I love the captions.
And that, Raziel, is the demise of Nazgoth. There is no balance. The souls of the dead remain trapped. I cannot spin them in the wheel of fate. They cannot complete their destinies.
I know the whole intro.
Redeem yourself. Or
What
if you
you
prefer,
prefer.
avenge yourself. Settle your dispute with Kain. Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls and let the wheel of fate churn again. Use your hatred to reave their souls. I can make it possible. Become my soul reaver. My angel of death.
So right off the bat, this looks beautiful. I don't know how up to date the model work is. Like maybe this is the model from Defiance, but maybe not. Maybe it is. Maybe they redid it, but it's very clean, very pretty. So movement, left joystick. The camera. So they went ahead and put the camera on the right joystick. It used to be on the left and right triggers. You had to hold the triggers to turn the camera, and holding both triggers would put you in a sort of first-person zoom mode, and you could use that for firing projectiles as well. So let's see how that's going to work here. So the left trigger is your crouch. That used to be this one. This is left bumper. And that brings up a map, which is interesting. There was never really a map of this. If there was, I don't remember there actually being a map. I don't think there was, because that would have been really handy if there was, and I just never knew. But I played this like 100 times, so that's new. Maybe it's not new. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments if it's new. Okay, let's see. The right, that's my stalking. Cool. And then the right trigger, that is my sort of close-up pan, zoom kind of camera control. I wonder if that's going to be the same one for shooting projectiles. Little aiming. I kind of like inverted aim, but I don't know. Maybe I'll get used to this. Alright. L3 does nothing. R3, ooh, that's cool. You can switch between the original artwork or the most recent. That's pretty cool. So if you're a fan of the OG look and feel, or if you want to see the new and spruced, you got both. Okay. And of course above me is the squid that is the elder god. This is the little pad that you pop back in on when you die. You can't really die in this game, but if you do die, you go here. You don't really die. There isn't really a run option. I don't think they ever added that until much later. I think Defiance has one. I don't think Soul Reaver 2 has one. So this is as fast as you go.
These gates twist space.
Laying a path across great spans. I may have played this a couple times. So from a game design perspective, I don't think I would put this here. Because so it makes sense to put this here, because the first thing you want to do coming out of here is to be able to fast travel, because it's quite the hike to get the heck out of this area. But from a game design perspective, so that makes sense. But jumping into this trigger and learning about the gate at this point, kind of it slows the game down. You just want to kind of get to the top. So I don't know. But of course there's nowhere that I can go from here. But that's Raziel's clan right there. And then a few others. Malkaya. That's the bug guy. Oh, there's actually a soul here for me to get. Cool. Duma and all them. Okay. So the soul was actually in the other universe. That's kind of cool. I can't really go anywhere though. All right. And you guys are, of course, seeing this, hopefully. My chat box is not on my screen.
You are weak. You must feed.
The old hunger has left me. I have no desire for blood.
You are changed. Your bloodthirst is replaced by a deeper need. You've become a devourer of souls. To sustain your strength, you must hunt the lost spirits of the underworld and consume the souls of your enemies.
So I would probably have those two locations switched, because this is probably the more important one. But it does make sense to put this here, because you have to feed before going up top. So, by the way, I usually just stand on this thing and just get them all. Alright, let's see where the the chat box is. So it wasn't. No, there was no map. Okay. The audio sounds rounded in a good way. And separate, yeah. That's fair. Hey, how's it going, guys? It does look great. I'm not sure why my text box isn't showing up on in the game though. So if I'm missing your responses, I apologize, but that should definitely be up in there. Let me see if I can. Is there an option to maybe game options? No, that's not there. I don't see an option to adjust the screen, so anyway. So I can't see the chat. If I miss something, I do apologize. I think what I'll do is just pull it up on my phone in just a second here.
Your wings, though ruined, are not without purpose. Take hold of them as you leap, and they will carry you across this chasm.
Ooh, it paused it. That's interesting. I didn't tell it to do that. Let me go to my thing. That's just how good my psychic abilities are. Alright, let's jump into this. And then, so now I can see the chat on the phone here. That's a way to do it. Alright, top of the chat. So we got Stan says, okay, wow, this is amazing. I finished at least 10 times. Yeah, I've been through this game so many Nice, nice. The movies, yeah, the movies are great. I love I love story-based games, but really it was Legacy of Kain that got me into story-based games. They always had great cinematics. Even back in, was it 1996 when Blood Omen came out?
What scabrous
That was
Slua
it was like state of the art back then.
the underworld. Their feral hunger has claimed countless souls, spirits who now shall never find their rest.
So Notorious says, looks great. It's not, and then Stan says not just cubes anymore. I guess it could be cubes if you wanted to have that cube look. We can go back to that. All right, let's kill these guys. There's targeting. Yo, punk, come here, you. The camera does not feel as atrocious as it used to be, but there we go. Nice. Got those. Come here, you. I do like the little world compass, being able to see north, south, east, and west. That would have been really helpful for the few hundred times that I played this.
These portals are your conduit between the spectral and material realms. With their aid, you may gather matter and will yourself to become manifest in the physical world. This is taxing, however. Your strength must first be fully restored. You require no conduit to return to this plane. You may abandon your physical body at any time.
Is the game 4.3? It looks like it's been scaled to 16 by 9. I don't know if there's a 4.3 option. I don't see any video graphic options. Maybe on the main page, outside of the game, there might be an option for it. As far as the feel of the game, this feels really crisp. Like, yeah, this is good. It's quick. All right. So it says to press the screen since I have the PS5 controller, PS4 controller, but that does not seem to be correct. Let's see what happens if I hold this thing. Oh, that's kind of cool. I have like a free look camera. Oh, that's so cool. Let's see how far out of the world I can go. Uh-oh, I think I got lost. There is a reset camera for triangle that puts me back here. That's neat. So I do like the free look camera, but that is not what I want to do. I want to go to the world, so I'm going to do what you used to do, which is hit select. Let me go back here. So select. So it pops up this, but that is not correct. You want to use the select button and then square.
Sustain your strength to prolong your manifestation in the physical world. If you fail to feed or absorb too many wounds, this fragile matter will dissolve.
Spooky.
You are young yet, Raziel. You still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses. Immersion in water, while not fatal, will dissolve your physical body, forcing your return to the spirit world. Be aware that in the spectral realm, water has neither heft nor lift. It stands as thin as air.
So far, this is 100% worth the $30. Like, every ounce that I spent on the other ones for Steam, no, not worth it. But for this, the $30 for this is great. This kind of almost makes up for the money wasted over there. I hope they do, you know, Defiance. If the others are this nice.
Creatures.
Do you not recognize them? They are the children of your brother, Duma.
That's impossible. These
Holy
dogs
crap! You can actually see their faces.
kin of our high blood?
Do you suppose that time stood still for you?
This is what we used to have.
Much has changed since you passed from the world of men.
You actually have their faces. We.
I knew my opponent's weaknesses, having suffered them myself. Physical wounds are fleeting. Vampire's immortal flesh begins to close as soon as it is cleaved.
That's cool.
Vampires need only fear those wounds that impale or inflame. Water scorches like acid, and fledglings are devastated by sunlight's touch. I would have to modify my tactics to suit my foes.
So I've always wondered about that. So he says that physical wounds are, you know, they heal very quickly. So when they tore his wings out, they tore the bones out of his wings, you know, how much...
Severed from the flesh, a creature's soul fades swiftly into the spectral realm. Draw it in quickly, Raziel, or you will be compelled to follow.
It actually fades out. That's cool. How long would it have taken for him to grow his bones back? All right. Which death method should I go with here? Water or fire? Water, fire, water, fire. If I go with the voice of Beavis, fire, fire. Come here. Don't wake back up. I need you over here. It's a tanning bed. You'll like it. There we go. Noms. Look, you can actually see the detail on this thing. Back in the day. Now.
Your physical prowess surpasses what you knew in life. Even massive obstacles can be moved effortlessly.
Yeah, I'm really digging that world compass. That's kind of cool. Hey, there I am on the map. That's cool. I'm gonna want one of these.
The sanctuary of the clans reduced to ruin. Beyond these walls lay the pillars of Nosgoth, the seat of Kain's empire. How humble it now appeared, collapsing into the dust of its former magnificence. And yet, I had only just emerged. In the instant between my execution and resurrection, centuries had apparently passed.
This world is wrecked with cataclysms. The earth strains to shrug off the pestilence of Kain's parasitic empire. The fate of this world was preordained in an instant by a solitary man. Unwilling to martyr himself to restore Nosgoth's balance, Kain condemned the world to the decay you see. In that moment, the unraveling began. Now it is nearly played out. Nosgoth teeters on the brink of collapse. Its fragile balance cannot hold.
Hey, look, I have the torch again. The torch was not there for the, cutscene. I can pick up some rocks. Oh, I can't get this off my hand. Just kidding. I want that soul. Yeah, I was trying to light it on the thing. I'll just light it over here. It's fine. I'm lighting my torch. You know what? Have that. It's got glue on it. Oh, wow, that was trippy. Okay, so that is going to be how you aim. I want to invert my control on that. Cook. Noms. Yeah, so Raziel looks really cool. Ugh. Which way am I going? I just came out of there. I want to go here. Oh, I want a weapon. Thank you. We'll just take care of that. It's not always worth fighting. I like the hack and slash of the game. That's really cool. But you don't level up or anything, so there's not really any point in killing anything. I will go this way and unlock the gate. So if I were to design this game or a game like it, I would have a level up system. There we go. Now, the correct way is to continue on, but, you know, I could go back. So the walk from the Sanctuary of the Clans to here, I think Raziel would have probably grown his wings back. Now this looks really good. There's like a little ledge down there. That's cool. The water effects here, that looks really nice. This is what it was before. Not too much of a difference here. They definitely tightened it up though.
This, at least, had remained constant. The endlessly swirling vortex of the abyss. My tomb and the womb of my rebirth. Though much of Nosgoth's landscape had changed, these cliffs gave me my bearings. My clan territory was to the west. I was anxious to see how my descendants had fared during the centuries of my absence.
So there's that one. I want to fly out of the camera here. Let's see what I get. How do I do that? There we go. Oh, that's so cool. What is here? Can I go into the abyss? I mean, I don't really expect there to be anything in there, but... Oh, they do actually have a normal map applied. That's nice. What about here? Oh, I collide with the wall there. I hit the wall there too. But I can go through the abyss. That's where I came from. Let's go way up here. Raziel's over there. It's just really cool to see what is here. This is what's loaded in this chunk. Like, that is just so cool. You can see where the chunk deloads. So if you ever wondered how like an open world game kind of works, there are sections that are just loaded, and anything beyond what's immediate is going to be unloaded. Yeah. when you approach a door, the reason that it takes you about 3 seconds, 3 to 5 seconds to open a door is it gives the system time to unload what's behind you and load what's in front of you. Really clever back in the day. That was groundbreaking. Oh, wow. Okay. Sorry. I was just oogling over over the stuff. We... Noms. Where am I on the map? I'm way over here. Oh, cool. So they have like a little thing. Can you fast travel with this? I'm gonna experiment. That doesn't do anything. Maybe I can just set it as a waypoint. It just gives me an objective. Investigate your territory. Health and power-ups found. That's cool. It gives you a count for those. Relatives, or sorry, the stuff that's in the area that pops down over here on the collectibles. It is per area, so there's nothing in the stronghold. Oh, there's one Elder Rich energy thing. That's handy. Okay, so this just tells you what pickups there are. I wonder if there's a way to... I don't know. I guess there's not really a way to mark it so that you can go there. Or at least have it on your compass to kind of point you in the right direction. That would have been good. I didn't pick up my weapon. I left it out there. So this is really a load and deload scene here. Can I affect it in the middle of the travel? No, I can't. I can't do it in the middle of the travel. They take away control. Hi. So aiming is still a bit awkward. Not sharp enough, huh? That's lame. Come here, you. Jesus, I can't aim. You know what? Give me that new soulmate. You know what? Go away. I'm gonna run this way. I'm coming over here, eating a soul. Go away. So kind of you to wait for me. How do the gates know to open when he dies? Like, seriously, what sort of voodoo magic technology is that?
Utter desolation. My once proud kin wiped from this world like excrement from
You're too kind, actually. I'm gonna go over here. Since I don't have to kill them, I'm going to avoid them. Oh, the bricks are cool. That's what it used to be. I used to get so lost in here. I wonder if I have enough time to beat Maokaya. Wife hasn't called yet. So far, we're good. Ah, the mystery of the water. Such a good game. Maybe this inspired me to finish Guardians. Here's this. And then there's this one. As I recall, the other way is where I want to go. Yeah, because this is going to be blocked off. For that, I want to go the other way. I am losing some, need a little bit of health. There you go. Okay. Yeah, so that's the correct way. And this one leads me to... Yeah, that's what happened. I got turned around. That's fine. Interesting. They didn't update the stairs on these. I guess they don't have to, but...
No! Please! I didn't recognize these flayed racks of flesh. Their scent was vampiric. They gnawed upon their victim's carcass like dogs.
What's up? Yeah, there's no real reason to fight them, so. Hey, welcome. So far, this is awesome.
This charnel house bore the unmistakable marks of Melchiah's clan. To what depths had our dynasty plummeted if these ghouls were the descendants of my high-born brother? Were they so debased as to recruit fledglings from the desiccated corpses here interred?
Okay. Here, come here, you. I need your sword. Oh, is there one there? There should be a ledge, yeah. Just push. Thank you. No, just... that's fine.
My brother Melchiah was made last, and therefore received the poorest portion of Kain's gift. Although immortal, his soul could not sustain the flesh, which retained much of its previous human frailty. This weakness, it seemed, was passed on to his offspring. Their fragile skins barely contained the underlying decay.
So just kind of like scrolling through chat. Stan said, so or answering my question earlier, they say that they can heal flesh, not bone. So I don't know if it was meant to be taken that literally. I mean, I can impale them and they grow back, so. But maybe. There we go. They used to avoid the light. Maybe I just got lucky with that guy. Hi, you want to, come on. Let's see if you'll come into the light. Yeah, he avoids it. Maybe I can get him to, like, just touch the edge of it. There it goes. Yeah, so he just happened to catch the edge over there, I think. Where are you at? There's that one. There's a little ledge there. Been many years. one's too high. I think that one's probably gonna be the same height. Yeah, but I can... Oh crap. I thought I fell. Should have impaled this guy, actually. Oh, he touched the water. Really? It's like... Really? I threw the... But no souls coming out, so like... Whatever. There's a Soul Reaver lock right here. There's a fiery torch. Okay, I can carry it. Whatever. I don't want to go to the spirit realm. I'm gonna have to anyway. Oh look, it gives you a hint. It didn't used to do that. You would just get here and try to search. But, yeah.
Beware, Raziel. These wraiths are vampire spirits, fettered too long in the spectral realm. When their vampire natures adapt to this plane, they become eaters of souls. Do not allow these spirits to re-inhabit their corpses.
Where are you, Mr. Wraith? Alright, let's do some puzzling. Welcome to the stream. This is beautiful. Oh crap, I almost lost that. So if you're new to the game, the blocks always push 1 block distance. In a way, that's kind of a good thing. That means that you can almost always know where they're going to go. But it also means that you can't do like a half step like that. That doesn't go anywhere. Anything worth getting over here? Not right now, I don't think. But if I'm mistaken, I'm sure chat will let me know. Alright, I need this. So I need that one. And I also need the one over here. Okay. Where are you? They made him all sparkly glowy. So the aspect ratio is a little bit squished only because of the way that I have it set up on OBS. Can I squish him? I was gonna try. So I should be able to crush him. Ah, it won't let me. It used to let you crush these guys. Hey, welcome back. Or if you're new, welcome, welcome. Has anybody ever done any speed run on this game? Like anybody in chat? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna get, there's a conduit on the other side. There we go. Camera still kind of sucks, but it's a lot easier to manage. Come on, soul. Hit slowly. Very slowly. I'm full, so that's fine. And the time that I was waiting for the soul, I got full. Okay. Come here, you. It won't let me push in. Get off there. There we go. Is that one up or down? Down. I will say the one lame side about the puzzles in the game is they're kind of samey. It's just rotating blocks. Soul Reaver 2 has some better puzzles, and then as they go forward in the series, they get more elaborate. But the blocks are always there. Hey, look, here's that block that I was trying to get earlier. Yay! As I recall, when I was up there... Yeah, that's a grab you wall. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. There is a glyph down here, but I don't remember if I can get it now. I kind of want to go try. I don't remember if I can get the glyph now or not. I can't. That's a soul piece. And this one, that takes me to the glyph. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember how many pieces you need to increase your life force, though. Let's go this way. Where are you? Okay, so I can't go that way. So I need the climbing ability. Let's go get alive. Not quite near Malkaya's fight, though. I still have to go through the underground labyrinth. Welcome back. Welcome going. Oh. See you later. Some of those who disappeared. Oh, I hear the lady. What? I think she's on the phone. She's on the phone with her boss, who, well, let's just say they'll be on the phone for a while. Come here, you. Come to us, come toward the light. Come on, come toward the light. It's good for you. It makes you warm and fuzzy. More like warm and crispy. Noms. There's no reason to kill hams. You know, my brain, I've been playing a lot of Smash Bros. My brain hit the, I hit shield and I tapped left to roll. That's hilarious. So this puzzle's kind of fun. There are some spots here. Okay, I just get that. Nothing. What do I got? There's no door here. I gotta go down below. So from a game design perspective, and I fell into this trap as well because I played a lot of games like this, it's very common for new developers to make things really big. Like this world is kind of huge, and it doesn't necessarily need to be. Like, it does give it the vibe that there's a lot going on in here, but at the same time, there's not necessarily a reason to have this much open space. Not to crap on a game that I adore, but, you know. One of these. Huh. My brain told me that switch, which I passed, was down here, and that one was the one that activated it, because, you know, it just seemed too simple that it would be there and then one right across. I'll go up the other way. So, if you've never played the game before, do not kill these guys. They will worship you. Okay? If you kill them, they become a pain in your butt. So, pro tip, don't kill those guys. So then in here, where are, oof, I got stuck. There's one. Yeah, that one's out. There's got to be another lock here. Where's the other one? Before I go down, is there another? I'll do a quick round. So I have to go down. Hey. So yeah, the game's beautiful. This is definitely worth it if you're a fan of the game. It feels good. I will say the biggest improvement is is the camera. It's still, you know, it's still the camera for this game, but being able to use it on the stick is a lot better. Alright, let's play retro mode. Just because we can. Yeah, I gotta give them props. They went around, they took the time to make this nice. So I will put this in position. Guess I'll get that one as well. Okay, and then I need to go over here. So how many are you gonna grab it? Is everybody getting the game? Am I missing one? I am missing one. Because I can't count. Push. I don't recall if it matters which one. Okay. I do want to check the other one. I mean, I want to fight Malkaya, but I also want to check this one. This takes me back up. Okay. So... So for my students who are like, everything needs to be perfect, it doesn't have to be perfect. If you look at the ground here, there are a lot of spots where it just doesn't line up. As long as your player's not getting clipped on it, you're okay. This was all probably done with BSPs anyway. All right, we're gonna nuke Malkaya and get the phasing ability, and then I'm gonna go to dinner.
Show yourself, creature.
Do you not recognize me, brother? Am I so changed?
Malkaya?
Yes, brother. You should have stayed where the master sent you, Razier. You will find Nosgoth less pleasant than you remember.
What has become of my clan?
Yeah, let's put the good textures back on.
Or I will beat an answer from
Oh,
your
it looks
horrid
beautiful.
lips.
He almost looks like Terminator.
Everyone is afraid, sibling. You awake to a world of fear. These times of change are so unsettling. Do you think I feel no revulsion for this form? Do you believe for a moment that our Lord would risk his empire upon an upstart inheritance?
Enough riddles. What are you saying?
You are the last to die.
So this is the first time ever that I understand what the heck is on. So I always thought he was just missing fingers in the middle, like those were stubs. But no, those are skulls. Look, stubs, skulls, stubs, skulls. Oops, wrong way. Where's the thing? It's funny. I was watching because there's a 30-second delay on here, so I'm watching the playback on the phone, and I have the gate open over here. And on the phone, I saw Micaiah walk through the gate, and I was like, ah, but. Yeah. That was rude. What I find fascinating is that he can go into the spirit realm with me. It's like... So can Kain. Well, no, actually I don't think Kain can. Maybe. He's like, yeah, I'm not going in that. Come on. There we go.
Tell me, Micaiah, where can I find Kain?
The master is beyond your reach, Raziel. He makes himself known when he sees fit, not when commanded.
They made that look so much cooler. It used to be that.
You have done well, Raziel.
Am I reduced to this? A ghoul? A fratricide?
Elevated, Raziel, not reduced. Consuming Micaiah's soul has endowed you with a new gift. Insubstantial barriers such as these are no impediment to you in the spectral realm. Will yourself to pass through, and you shall.
Now, of course, you can't just do it, but still useful. Yeah, I'll just take the long way. So now I get a couple of those health glyphs, or little house teases. Where's up? There it is. I hear the food calling me.
Return to the sanctuary of the clans, Razia. Melchiah's soul has endowed you with the means to gain entry. Beware, however. This hollow derelict is abandoned, but not uninhabited.
Okay, we're gonna jump in here. There are a couple pieces. Let me go here first. There we go. I always felt bad about knocking these things over. I'm like, yeah, but it's been here all this time. You get really in touch with the world. And now these little glyph powers are kind of cool. One thing I don't like about them is they don't work on bosses, and that's kind of like a rub that I've had with a lot of games. You earn abilities, but you can't use them in certain areas. And I'm like, if you have the ability, you know, use it. If you give the player a power, it should be useful in all scenarios where it's applicable, you know? Poor Nop Raptor, Power of the Mind, yeah. Bit of a throwback.
Once acquired, these glyphs empower you with elemental lore. Each spell exacts a sacrifice of energy, however. Use them sparingly and wisely.
So now I have this mind spell. There was another thing down here. There it is.
These artifacts enhance your stamina, enabling you to prolong your material manifestation. Gather 5 to complete the emblem, and thereby augment your strength.
5. That's lame. So there is a cheat code. I won't use it, but you know. But you can certainly look it up and give yourself all the powers in the beginning. Out of respect for the remake, I will play this correctly. Well, it's not really a remake, it's a update. So I was there. That one... Yeah, I'm gonna have to go that way anyway, I think. 5, not 3. Yeah. Yeah, you need to work on your vocal exercises. Your voice still sounds too feminine. Not hating fellow FTM trans man here. Yeah, I've always had Scream, I don't know if you're still in there. I've always had a feminine voice, so my uncle does as well. And there's a bit of funny lore with that is I was getting called. The bit of funny lore, family backstory is my uncle and my mom had a thing. So and I also look exactly like my uncle. So maybe he's my dad. But yeah, I've always had a higher pitched voice. So does he. On the phone, I get called ma'am all the time. I used to correct people, but I don't care. I got to the point where I was like, it's tiresome to do so. Eventually they go, oh, and it's just like way past it. So I didn't realize that the chat was going down, not up, so I'm kind of going through the chat here. You got there first and stockpile 2 cubes, yeah. You're doing good. What are you doing now? Okay, yeah. So you can't, yeah, need to get 3 of those. Lots to think, you need to burn the columns, yep, got that. Okay, let's see, little brother. He looks the same, okay. Still the Highlander look when you kill little brother. Yeah, they still have that. And then, yeah, 5, not 3, my bad, okay. Alright, so we're all caught up. Trolling the guy? Yeah. Here we go. Come here, you. And that little thing he left behind is some glyph energy. Come here, you. I am full, though. I only... At least I think I was full. No, it says 0 to 2. How come I couldn't pick it up? Just for that, I'm gonna murder this guy. He didn't give me any glyph energy. I don't need that. Okay, so that way's back up. I'll go over here. I think this is where I went earlier, and I needed the climbing ability. Pretty sure, yeah. I need to be able to climb. Looks like they did some lighting updates, which makes this look beautiful. I wonder if they took the Dreamcast build of this and then, because it was one of the higher quality ones, or if they took the old PC build and then modified it. I don't know. Anyway, I'm back up here. Where are we going? We're going out. Sanctuary of the Clans. Let me get this weapon. This way. There's a glyph or another thingamajig on the way. I could go to the Sanctuary of the Clans. I guess I could fast travel. No, there's a couple things I want to grab on the way. I think this just loops around. This is just rebuilding my memory. Yeah, it just loops around. Okay. Worship me. Hi. Really? You're just stuck? I don't know if he knows what's going on, but we won't kill him. And what sucks is if you kill one, it's over. Like, they'll never trust you again. But there's like a whole like clan of them that worship the savior creature. A little bit of backstory. Is there a thing here? Don't believe so. How do I forget how to absorb those. Do I just, no? How do I get it? It says I have 0 out of 2. What am I forgetting? How come I can't pick that up? Not cool, bro. Okay, so I used it, and then I absorbed that one. Okay. So I was probably full, and I just didn't notice. I just banged the thing. I must have had to already. I just didn't realize. Yeah, because I don't need any for this one. This one says I need 1 to fire it. I think. Oh, been a while. Where's the door? Down, down, down. Ah, you're a jerk. Glyph energy. Same problem. I can't seem to absorb that one either. Maybe it made me full, and I just don't know. No, but I'm going to use my powers here anyway. That's what that's good for. Listen, you, I'm going to grab this. So yeah, so that must require 1, and I have a total of 2. Listen, I'm gonna make you take a bath because vampires and umpires don't bathe. down here. Yeah, come here, you. I'm trying to think of where the other... I think there's 5 that you can get without having to climb. I'm trying to think of where they're all at. Because I know the next one after this is when you first come out. The first room you enter after you, you know, get out of the abyss. Let's go get the Soul Reaver. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I haven't saved game. You can save the game pretty much anywhere you want, which is great. Look at that. But you will always start at the Abyss. Or you'll always start in Hell. So. I was gonna run to dinner, but this is having too much fun. She's probably mad. Hey, look at that. There's number 3. I'm gonna get this one. I'll go get the other one real quick. Seriously? It's funny. If there's a pair of them, they will always attack. But when you kill one, it usually runs away. Yeah, the saving's the same. Yeah, you need the climbing ability from most. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's at least 5 that you don't need climbing for. How many pieces do I have so far? I think I have 3 or 4 pieces. This is the 4th, or so that one. This would make 4. So I think there's 1 more that I can get without climbing. Yeah, I mean, most of the game feels like it's the same game with a fresh coat of paint. Some updates on the controls. Controls are a lot smoother. There's still that that little stutter stop when you start and stop, which does make the 3D platforming kind of atrocious in some areas. But the camera, this is so much nicer than having to hit L and R. That's way better. Where's the conduit? Crap, is there no conduit here? Oh, it's way over there. It's like there would have to be a conduit. And actually on the emulator, the way the emulator pulls the keys to map to the joystick, or to the controller, it doesn't do it correctly. So when you hit L and R together, it doesn't read double keys. It only reads one to the other. So you can't, on emulator, you can't do this. It makes targeting impossible. So having a viable, playable version is awesome. And it's funny, I was just talking to my students about how awesome Legacy of Kain was. And so we watched a couple of the mini, little FMV videos and whatnot. And it just so happened, I went to look on Steam to see what was available. And I saw that this was, this update was released. It was released, a couple days ago. And I was like, score. So I went and grabbed it. So there is one more glyph, and it's behind me. Is it there? Huh. I thought maybe it was. Okay, that never got better. That's the opposite of the directions I want to go. I can still grab him. It is Legacy of Kain. It's not Blood Omen. So Soul Reaver is in the Legacy of Kain series. So Blood Omen was first, and then Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. And then, Soul Reaver 2, and then Defiance. So I could be wrong about the fifth one being without climbing. But I'm pretty sure. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I got 4 without climbing, so there might be one more. There's this gate. What's the other way? It would be nice for Blood Omen to get kind of a facelift and all of the loading sections removed. That'd be good. Maybe I'm going in a big circle. I know I gotta go through the door over there, but I just want to see what's over here. Yeah, so that's where I came from. I mean, you might be right. The next one might be a climbing one. So Blood Omen's a bit of an acquired taste because the loading sequences really kind of kill the game for a lot of people. And it's a long game. It's not like... It's about 80 hours of gameplay, I think, just for the base game. It's great.
This has been unkind.
I am your creation, Kain. Now, as before, you criticize your own work. What have you done with my clan, degenerate? You have no right.
What I have made, I can also destroy, child.
Damn you, Kain!
Look.
You are not God! This act of genocide is unconscionable!
Conscience? You dare to speak to me of conscience? Only when you have felt the full gravity of choice should you dare question my judgment. Your life's span is a flicker compared to the mass of doubt and regret that I have borne since Mortanius first turned me from the fight. To know that the fate of the world hangs dependent on the advisedness of my every deed. Can you even begin to conceive what action you would take in my position?
I would choose integrity, Kain.
Look. No mouth movement. Mouth movement.
Look around you, Razir. See what has become of our empire. Witness the end of an age. The clans scattered to the corners of Nosgoth. This place has outlasted its usefulness. As have you.
The Soul Reaver, Kain's ancient blade, older than any of us and 1,000 times more deadly. The legends claimed that the blade was possessed and thrived by devouring the souls of its victims. For all our bravado, we knew what it meant when Kain drew the Soul Reaver in anger. It meant he would be dead.
The MacGuffin! You got me. Come on, Soul. I need you. Come on. I got you. Get in there. So I'll try using a glyph on Kain, but I doubt it will work. There we go. Oh, I came back. Three hits. Blood Omen 2 was made after Blood Omen 1. Blood Omen Legacy of Kain was first, and that...
The blade is vanquished. So it unfolds. And we are a step closer to our destiny.
So in the order, it's Blood Omen 1, and then Soul Reaver, and then Soul Reaver 2, and then Blood Omen 2.
I saw the glint of satisfaction in Kain's eye when the Soul Reaver was destroyed. I did not understand the game that Kain was playing. But I knew the finishing move.
From this moment and ever afterward, you and this blade are inextricably bound. Soul Reaver and Reaver of Souls, your destinies are intertwined. By destroying the sword, you have liberated it from its corporeal prison and restored it to its true form, a raging blade, its energy unbound. No longer a physical blade, it can only manifest itself in the material realm when your strength is fully restored. Once manifest, it will sustain you.
And then after,
What are you, little soul? Another of Kain's creatures come to taunt this bound spectre.
hello, Ariel.
I did not intend to disturb your rest.
Rest. A body is needed for sleep. Flesh and bones are required to recline. No, child. All I may do is watch and remember, ceaselessly conscious as this wretched world's history unfurls. Ghastly past, insufferable future, are they one and the same? Am I always here?
How have you come to haunt these pillars?
Kain refused the sacrifice. The pillar of balance, corrupted to its core, stands as a monument to his blind ambition. Now these pillars serve only to bind me here, my prison and eternal home, thanks to the avarice of your master, Kain.
That bastard can claim no allegiance from me.
Then we share a common foe, Raziel. Return here when you have need. Ariel remembers what others have forgotten.
The dialogue has always been so beautiful, very poetic. Love it. Usually flowery writing is a bad thing, but this is one of those instances where it was done very well, and it fits for the period of the game. Anyway, so I was going. So yeah, so Blood Omen, Soul Reaver 2, and then Blood Omen 2, in the order of release, if I recall, and then Defiance. However, as far as chronological, in a chronological order, it technically goes Blood Omen 1 and Blood Omen 2, and then Soul Reaver 1 and 2 and Defiance. But that's not how they were released, so. Yeah, I mean, it's I can look it back up, but I'm in terms of from memory, Blood Omen 2 came after Soul Reaver 2. It is possible that Blood Omen 2 came out after Soul Reaver 1, but I'm pretty certain that it came out after Soul Reaver 2.
Far in the eastern mountains, a stifled titan stands in mute surrender, unwilling host to a parasitic swarm.
You could just go say, kill your brother, the insect one. But it's alright. These little... Yay, it healed me. Yay, it healed me. Alright, so I'm going to save it here. I'm going to go grab some dinner and then come back and play a bit more. Because this is just a thrill. I like running through this, and it's just bringing back a lot of memories. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. Grab a copy of it. If you love the game as much as I do, you're probably going to love this. So anyway, I will catch you guys later.